Good morning, friends. Laundry morning, and a little bit of a reflection about what I posted. Whenever I'm writing, whenever I'm doing anything, this is total truth. There's a constant inner bully, I would call it, that is refuting any endeavor. So ever since I came online, I've had this goal of trying to show how to overcome it and what I do to do that. But if I only show you when I'm being creative, that's not the full story. And that might be the easiest thing to show. If I don't show the mental battle I'm facing down when I do anything, it's not the real story. And time and again, whenever I see a clip online that I like, or someone's book, or someone's building, or someone's masterpiece, I'm constantly asking, what did they do to overcome the mental hurdle? What did they do to bulldoze all the stuff that, told them they'd never be able to accomplish it? That's worth filming to me. I just don't know how to do it. And I get stuck on, should I show the inner dialogue? Should I dress up as two characters? I remember early days of Twitter, I actually had two accounts. I had me, Trisha, and not me. No, I call myself Tree, my nickname. I had me, Tree, and then not me, Tree, or something like that. And I would try to show the dialogue. Why? Because my whole life I've watched people just stage lives, beautiful ones, but it wasn't the whole story. I got to see the real story because I was behind the scenes, or in the kitchen, or in their closet, or in their hallway. I always saw what was behind the scenes, and the mental work, the conflict they had to work through to show up. But then in only showing up, you don't see that. And we are, not all of us, but many of us believe that, outcomes are insta. They're not. Sometimes they take decades. Sometimes they take, years of devotion and dedication, and you don't see that in a 1-minute reel. So after I posted yesterday on This Is Me Writing, even though I'm writing a poem, even though it's flowing out of me, the mental in my mind is saying this is stupid. Why are you doing this? You look like a mess. You just woke up. You should have put more effort into it. They're gonna think you're a frump. Always it's a derogatory on what I'm doing, a negating of what I'm doing, like there's zero validity. And then it's a condemnation on my appearance, and then it's a projection on nobody's going to watch this, everybody's going to think it's a mess. Maybe others have talked about this before, but I'm going to try to do a better job. I hope my appearance improves. I hope my technical ability improves. I hope my quality of output improves, but I don't want to shy away from sharing behind the scenes. The only behind the scenes ever is what's in someone's thinking, and we all could be doing a better job offering that, especially not just the murmuring, not just the opposition, not just the resistance, but how that individual gets through it. So when I hear things like, you're a mess, I know I have a spiritual truth. I'm a reflection of love. So this, while it matters, it doesn't dress up my thoughts, right? I'm already aware I'm a reflection of love, and that love can be what shines through. And then when I hear things like, what you're doing is stupid, this doesn't matter, every time I've heard that, I am doing something that matters. Is it mattering to me? Yes. Then it doesn't matter that opposition. So when I hear, this is stupid, this doesn't matter, I turn to it and I say, stop, I'm not listening to you, this is mattering, and I'm moving forward. It's like a dialogue. Then I'll hear they, whoever's watching, if anyone ever does, right? Like, they're never gonna see this, they're gonna think this is stupid, right? Opinion onslaught. So to that I say, I'm not creating for anyone. I'm creating because it's what love is impelling me to do. And I hope no one slams it, but if they do, that's on them, right? And God bless anybody out here trying, right? The authentic ones. It's my little sound maker. Maybe, you know, that opposition doesn't happen to anyone, but it happens to me. So when it shows up as, you know, people are going to say, this is stupid. Why are you doing this? This is dumb. Stop. I'm impelled by love. I am going to keep going, and I'm empathetic to what others think, but I'm not going to be me just because they think it's stupid. And that's the larger. Ooh, this is going in places I didn't realize. Okay, here's the larger thing about any of this. If I wait to be my truth until I think it's what others think I should do, good luck. You'll be waiting your whole life to become authentic. You'll be waiting your whole life to pour your whole you out there. If you even pour it. I'm not even talking about YouTube. I'm talking about, or this video. I'm talking about in life. If you are metaphorically walking out your door, but then you're hesitant because what will others think? And hello, I've been there decades. Then you're not living. Then you're just playing pretend. Then you're just showing up as what society says should be a woman. I get it. And that's worth a book, right? But this is how you start, for me, this is how I start to hush it up, to keep going, to pursue. And right, okay, so then the other opposition, you look like a mess. Well, it's true, I have all of these new friends all of a sudden called wrinkles and dark spots and circles under my eyes, and somebody will be able to tell in an instant if I've been up all night. That's just me, and I have nothing on my face right now. Who knows if it's sunspots, who knows if it's aging spots, whatever it is. I know they should be covered up, maybe, or not, but I had freckles my whole life, so maybe I'm a little bit used to that. So this touches deeply because the inner is always this. If I just show up authentic, like you were a roommate, you will see, right? And later on in the day when I go outside, absolutely, I'll probably have slight makeup on. I tend to use things that look natural. I'll probably use a little cover-up stick. So why am I crying? This is a deeper topic and one I hope to expand on more. Most of my life, the women I know and love have put so much attention on how they appear and what they show that some of them have gotten lost in it. Some of them have made choices that they regret. What you do with your appearance is so up to you. But my hope is that you can find your inner beauty within and let that guide you instead of what a spouse thinks you should do, what society says you should do, what your own sense of vanity says you should do. Okay, that got deep quick. And this is healthy for me because I'm going to go back and listen to this, and there's a lot of topics in here that I'll expand. But the deepest thing to me is if you desire to show up true, don't let any negative influence in your thinking paralyze you. think that's a big deep for a Monday morning, and we'll leave it at this. Okay, my heart to yours. Be your precious, authentic you. You know how. Much love. Till soon.